Hello everyone, my name is Godwin and welcome to another series of lesson, and this time around we're looking at the major scale. So the major scale should be one of the first scale you learn on the guitar, and the reason for this is because it's one of the most commonly referenced in music. We find out that most of the songs we hear today's music centers around your major scale. Some of us out there watching this video that don't really know what a major scale is. Most of us have heard about the do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Exactly. That is your major scale. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol. Yeah, that is your major scale basically. So these lessons we'll be looking at the interval structure and also learning how to play it on the guitar. Now first of all, the interval structure. So I'll briefly explain what intervals is all about in this lesson, and I'll just go straight to the point. When you hear the word musical intervals, it's basically talking about distance between notes. Distance between notes. So for example, let's take this note for example. Now I'm pressing the second fret on the 6th string. Now if I move this note, if I move from here to this next note, there's a distance. Now if I move from here and I go directly to this next note, you observe that there's also a distance. But the thing is, the distance between this note and this note is different. So this distance itself is called an interval. So we have different names. We have different, for each distance they all have names, for that interval. So we won't go directly into that, but we're looking at the intervals that make up your major scale. So we're looking at two intervals. The first one is your minor second. Now a minor second is taking this note and moving a step forward. It's also known as your semitone. So if I take this note and move it a step forward, it's your what? It's your minor second or your semitone. If I take this note and move a step forward, it's a minor second or a semitone interval. If I take this note and move a step forward, so basically if you observe, it's just moving a fret apart. Now the second interval is your major second, so it's basically moving 2 steps forward now this time around. It's also called your tone. So this note to this note is a tone. This note to this note is a tone. For me, I see it as jumping a fret. So if I take this note and I jump a fret to the next one, that's a tone or a major second. If I take this note and jump to this next note, it's a tone or a major second. Now the previous one I said is what? This is a minor second or a semitone. And I said from this note to this note is a tone. So now let's break down the O, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Now let's take for example your F sharp, because this is your E string, so F sharp, your F sharp note. Now if I was to play it, so I have this as my do. Now to get to re, all I need to do is what? Tone that note. So I move what? I jump a fret or see it as moving 2 steps forward. Re. To get to mi. To get to fa this time around is now a minor second or a semitone. Fa. To get to sol, a major second or a tone. So to get to la, a major second or a tone. To get to ti, a major second or a tone. Then to do, a semitone or a minor second. So do to re. So it's basically everything is basically a tone except mi and fa and what? Ti and do. So we have mi, fa and ti, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. So that's the interval structure for your major scale. So the next lesson we'll be looking at how to play it, with the O strings, and which I will be teaching you the different patterns of playing a major scale. So this time around we'll be looking at the first pattern, major scale. So to everyone watching the video out there, I hope you enjoy these lessons. If you have questions, feel free to send your questions to the forum, and I'm going to be there to answer every questions from every individual. So they say practice make perfect, so I have to say this: you have to practice. There's no shortcut to this. You have to practice, and make sure when you're practicing, take things slow. Make sure you're very slow And don't rush it. If you want, if you don't understand some parts, you could go back, rewind, and just make sure you get every piece of information from the video. So guys, if you'd love to have more of these videos in subsequent months, don't forget to make your subscription payment. Make sure to follow us on all the social media platforms, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, YouTube, every platform to reach out to us. The handles are written on the screen.